What's up, guys? Welcome to the very first actual episode of Tody Talks About. I'm your host, Cody. Before we hop into our subject for the day, I just want to make sure to remind you that if you guys like my video, to make sure you go down below to like, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell icon so that you can see every time that I upload a new video for you guys, because it is all for you all. Make sure that you comment. That's definitely what this whole thing's kind of been about. I want interaction with you guys, and I want to make sure that you all enjoy yourself. So, hopping into what I want to talk about, there's a few things there that I kind of want to talk about. The overall subject of this episode is going to be the coronavirus and how it's affected you all in your day-to-day life and what you think about. So, with the coronavirus, I just want to know what you guys think that the new normal is going to be like once we kind of get going back to work. Once everybody has started going back shopping, once everybody's going back to restaurants and everybody's back at work. I know that here in Tennessee, they've actually almost opened everything back up where you can go shopping, you can go to Walmart, you can go to restaurants, you can do literally just about anything that you want to go do. Personally, just me, I think it's a little bit too early, but I want to know what you all think. Do you guys think that some of these states like Tennessee are kind of jumping the gun? Or do you all think that it's kind of just up in the air and they should do whatever they want? I also want to know, kind of like I said before, I want to know what you guys think it's going to be like once we do go back to the normal. Do you all think that people are still going to be kind of scared? Do you all think that it's going to be totally like it is now? What do you guys think? How does it affect you all? Part 2 of that is, what is this whole quarantine, lockdown, not being at work, hanging out with your family and stuff, how has it affected you all? What does day-to-day life look like for you compared to when you were going to work? Do you think that it's improved your life? Do you think that it's kind of like took away from your life? Because I know some people love to go to work. Some people love what they do. Some people don't feel right if they're not working. So I just want to know how that has affected you all. For me personally, I've really enjoyed my time off. It has gave me a lot of time to be with my son, to hang out with my roommates that I have, and to be able to go to Kentucky where the majority of my family lives and visit them when I don't really get to do that very often. So I think it's been really nice. To have this downtime to be able to enjoy each other like that. And I think that's a really good thing to have, is good quality time with your family, especially ones that you don't get to see very often. The third thing that I want to talk about that is kind of surrounding the coronavirus is there's a lot of people out there that think that it's just a big conspiracy theory. There's people that think that China created this, or like Obama made this, or that it's something that's supposed to take over the world or something like that. Some people think it's like a full-blown hoax, like it never existed at all. I don't personally believe that, but that's just my opinion. So that is my last question as far as the coronavirus goes. What do you all think about that? Do you think it is what it is, and it is like this super flu, or whatever that they're calling it on mainstream media, or do you all think that it's just a hoax? Or do you all think that it was made for reasons other than what it is? Okay, so on to number 2. Stimulus checks, round 2. I know a lot of people actually didn't get their first one. So my first question pertaining to the checks is, did you all receive your first one? And if so, did you use it wisely? Did you guys go out and splurge? I saw tons of people doing that. Did you guys go out and splurge and buy different things that you wanted? I actually went to Walmart around that time here in Tennessee, and I saw people buying laptops and TVs and tablets and whatever, video games, whatever it might be. I saw people left and right just buying up stuff because I knew that they got them checks in the mail. So I want to know what you all spent yours on, if you want to tell me, of course. And with round 2, it kind of already made it through that first round of votes, and it barely passed, like that, like a smidge. So we kind of have to wait and see what's going to happen with round 2. So my question with that is what are you guys going to do with those checks? that's pretty much about all I got as far as stimulus goes. But definitely make sure you leave comments, and I'm going to talk back and forth. My third and final questions are just about life in general. How has life changed for you? Have you found like a new passion? Have you found a new hobby? Are you going out and doing like home projects, painting your house, building new things? A lot of people I work with are out doing those kind of things. They're out like restoring old cabinets and like old dressers and stuff like that. And they look awesome. And it's cool that people are finally able to kind of express that creativity, without having other priorities in the way. My second question is, what do you all think about the way that your country or your state handled the situation? Do you all feel like quarantine was a good idea? Do you think that they put us in quarantine soon enough? Do you think everybody was a little bit too lax about it at first, or do you think that they did it too fast? Do you think they should have not put us in at all? So that's my question for you guys. The last thing that I want to ask is, do you all believe that there's going to be a second wave of this virus? And do you think it'll be as bad? Do you think it'll be worse? Do you think that they'll end up laying people off from work again just to stay home, and the same thing as this time around? Those are kind of all my questions that I had for you guys. Just, it was a sweet video. I just kind of wanted to give you like a overall view of kind of what to expect from videos to come, and there's going to be a lot of changes on this channel. Just really be looking forward to that, because I'm telling you, like, I'm going to have like guests and stuff on here. I actually have someone lined up for tomorrow that I think you guys are really going to like, because she's pretty funny. But other than that, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, and make sure you kind of just tune in for the rest of them, because they're going to be good stuff, I promise. And they'll probably be a little bit longer than this too. But until then, guys, just stay safe. Stay safe, stay positive, and make sure you just help each other out, because it's a hard time for some people. People are kind of going through stuff right now where they can't work, they can't go out and like buy food and stuff, because some people have problems with like unemployment. Just make sure you look out for your fellow human, because we are all that we have. We only have each other. We have ourselves and we have each other, and that's really about it. So, make sure that you go out there and exercise that golden rule of taking care of your neighbor like you would want to be took care of, because that's really all it is. That's really all that it's about, is just trying to be positive with each other. But until next time, thank you for tuning in to Tody Talks About. Peace.